Roller, I believe we are live. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Watchman's Hour with Roshan and Melwani. It is Sunday, November 9th here in Hong Kong at 10:01 a.m. YouTube always takes a long time to start. And it is episode 25. That is incredible. You know what I'm saying? Episode 25. I can't believe it. So the first ever episode I looked back today was on March the 9th. And I never expected it to be a podcast. It was just a ramble, right? And then I just did it on intermittent Sundays where I had no clients and no work and no video calls and I was stuck. And then the show blew up, right? So I'm here now with you yet again. Unbelievably, it's episode 25. I have a hard time reading the text, especially when it goes so fast. So it's best you stay with me and you stay till the end so I can answer all your questions. But whilst I have you, and I have a great number of you, I would love it if you could please all help me to like and share the live, right? Even at episode 25, the live stream is still a small show. The after the fact, especially on Instagram, is a much bigger show, and I want to grow the show. One of the things that I thought was that, after listening to the Gary Neville thing, was that after listening to, whose response was it to Gary Neville? I can't remember. I'd mentioned it on a couple of shows before. I don't need to be here, right? I could cut more content, put up more content, answer comments and stuff, and so forth, killing time. Maybe do push-ups against my desk or something, right? But no, I think that this is a great way to attempt to build something incredible. Okay, you never know. I never knew how this would take off. Now, this takeoff is still a very minimal takeoff. We're not talking thousands of views. We're talking tens of thousands of views. So the next step is to consistently get hundreds of thousands of views. But it will be a hard work to get there. Okay, and we'll obviously have to talk about interesting things. But the one thing that I want from all of you, those of you who enjoy this, is that to build an actual live community. Now, I'm not getting paid from this. So if you look at the United Stand, right, the guy who runs that, right, and he's got 100-something thousand live viewers. Every live stream he does 2, 3, 4, 5 times a day, right? Obviously, he's making money from all those views. We're not making money here in China, and even on YouTube, there's just no viewership for me to make any money, right? But I want to be diligent. I want to build something, okay, that is substantial. And I can only do that if we actually form a community and get an amazing thing done. Now, I've got 3 stalwarts here. One of them is called Danielle, and she's based in Montreal, Canada, who helps me a lot. The other one is called Lisa. She's based in Glen Burnie, Maryland, who helps me a lot. So that's 2 countries, Canada and America. And I've got a young lad called Hesin, who's based in London. So that's 3 countries of people helping me a lot. And I hope all of you can help me. Those of you like me, like love from Bosnia here, if you like me, stay on the live stream, like the live, share the live, help me promote the live. Let's build this together. Let's say to ourselves, and don't ever think it's just for my benefit, because I'm always grateful to you guys. I wouldn't show up all the time. I wouldn't put content out all the time. I wouldn't reply to all your comments if I didn't appreciate you. In all my interviews, I've said I appreciate my fans so much. But let's try and build something great. Anyway, a couple of great, whilst on building, some numbers for you this week. My Tom Segura, sorry, one second, let me check this volume is off. The Tom Segura video that he released surpassed 2 million views. So every week I come to you with something or another passing the 1 million view mark. Hello, Toronto. Yes, consistency is key. We've got lots of countries here. We've got the United Kingdom for sure. We've got Bosnia. We've got Canada. And we've got the United States. Okay, consistency is key. Today is Sunday. This is my podcast, so I'm not wearing a suit. Of course, in my live streams to clients that are not on a Sunday, I'm always in a suit. Monday to Saturday, I'm a suit. So the Tom Segura video that he put out crossed 2 million views now. So that's brilliant. Probably 2 weeks ago, I told you it crossed 1 million views. I think that's awesome for me because most of that viewership is his, or they're random people finding this video. So it's all brand new eyeballs. I would say a lot of it is brand new eyeballs, which is great. One of my hair tutorial videos crossed 1 million views. I haven't watched that in forever. I put it out in August whilst I was in London, but that's crossed 1 million views as well. So yes, Somebody's asked me, why did I fall off? How have I possibly fallen off? In fact, my foundation is stronger than it's ever been. I would happily answer your question if you explain to me why you think I've fallen off. So that's 2 videos this week that have crossed 1 million views. Every week I come to you, last week was like at least half a dozen, right? Every week I come to you and I say that, hey, we've got another video that's crossed 1 million views. Every week I come to you and say, there's multiple videos to cross 1 million views. This kid quit tweaking bro. Obviously, he's a degenerate. He has no respect for the name that his parents gave him. How have I fallen off as an influencer? Tell me how I've fallen off as an influencer. You're asking me? I don't think so. Tell me how I've fallen off as an influencer. You say you miss my videos. I post every single day. So why you're not going to my channel, why you're not subscribed to my channel, that's up to you if you like what I mean. You're trying to tell me if I've fallen off, I have no idea. I work like a motherfucker, okay? I work like a mofo every single day, okay? Non-stop, morning to night. Those of you who know me realize this. Those of you who don't know me and have only ever seen me now, you can go and look at my Insta and you can look at how much product I have out on my Insta, how much content I have on my Insta. I'll answer all the questions at the end of the stream. You've just got to stay. Otherwise, it'll be like answering random questions and stuff. And when I try to answer 3 questions, I'm asking you to explain your questions. They're not explaining the questions back, so it's very strange. But every day I'm working like a motherfucker, okay? It's with real clients, all right? Understand that what I've been trying to tell you for so long, which is a lot of people don't understand is, right, that if we just take the videos that get the most views, let's start with that because we're doing a video right now. This is a real life client. This is a real life client. These are real life clients that have purchased product. These are real life clients that I've finished the project with. And these are real life clients who have asked me to do a video with me. You know, this happened yesterday as well. So, I mean, I don't understand. If you're seeing a video every day with a real life client, right? And you understand, mera chai bana please. 2 packet ha. Mere ko strong chai ha. Or garam ha to the top. If I'm producing a video with real live clients and they've paid me, okay, and they've also asked me or begged me to do the video, then obviously I am working. So where's the fall off, okay? And like I said, during the pandemic, I was working every day with real live clients virtually for everybody to see, okay? For everybody to see. So, I mean, I don't even know how for 1 second you can think there's a fall off or there's something wrong, okay? See, I don't let the hate suddenly spewing at me here and in the comment section and people's rip videos and in people's documentaries and stuff, right? I don't let the hate and the bad vibes get to me, okay? I bring it like a motherfucker every day. I'm earning cash, real life cash, okay? There's a lot of people who don't like rich people, you know me? I'm not uber rich, right? I'm not a billionaire, but I want to be uber rich. I want to be a billionaire. Is that my motivation? No. Could I have been one? Yes, if the pandemic didn't come, okay? But my motivation is not to be uber rich, right? I don't even know what to tell you what my motivation is, all right? But you can say all you want about bro fell off, but you can't answer me when I tell you how did I fall off. I get one answer saying, oh, your last TikTok video got 5,000 views. That means I fell off? When you can see every day how many clients I'm working with? I mean, it doesn't make any sense. I work and I earn creating with real live people every day. Let me say that again. I work and I earn creating with real live people every day. You know what I mean? If you say bro fell off, I say bro is fucking killing it. Okay? Bro boom pivoted during the pandemic to go all virtual. Bro is continuously fucking trying to shove Hong Kong down everybody's throats non-stop, okay? And now, after bro has suffered 3 years of pandemic, 2.5 years post-opening, suddenly last week, bro is killing it. Bro has real-life clients, and he's killing it. And last week, I gave you a laundry list of countries that people have come from. The week before, I gave you an even bigger laundry list of countries that people have visited from. And let's go with today's list of countries that people visited from this week. I had another client from Russia. I had another client from the Philippines. I had 2 clients from the Cayman Islands, okay? I had multiple clients from Australia, multiple clients from Germany, multiple clients from South Africa. I had a client from Canada. Did I have a client from? Yeah, I had a family from Canada. Okay. I even had someone from the liaison office. Okay. I even had someone from the liaison office of the central government of China in the Hong Kong Special Administrative Region come in and see me. And after that, I had a client from Switzerland as well, and multiple clients from England. So there's the report for the week. So tell me again, who's out there that said, there was a bunch of you that said bro fell off. How is that bro fell off? Please, see, I'm asking a question, nobody wants to answer me. How is that bro fell off? I'll answer all your questions at the end of the stream. How is that bro fell off? You mean? I am earning, I'm working, I'm killing it every day with real live people. Bro ain't fallen off. If my last TikTok video, according to you, got 5,000 views, I couldn't give a shit. Okay? And it's interesting that you say something like that, because other people say stuff like that to me. They only have Insta. Okay? And so they see the Insta response sometimes. Okay? I am posting daily on Instagram, 3 different accounts, so 3 different videos. I'm posting on TikTok. I'm posting on YouTube. I'm posting on LinkedIn. I'm posting on multiple Facebooks. Snapchat, Douyin, Rednote, X, right? So I wouldn't want to lie and say, oh, every video on one platform ever will is going big, because every platform is different and stuff. But I'm doing great stuff on every platform, and I'll tell you something in a second. I'm doing great stuff in every platform. I'm still waiting for someone all the people who said bro fell off. Let me tell you something about my Cameo, which I'm really proud of. This week I surpassed 4,500 Cameo videos. 4,500 Cameo videos I surpassed, okay? And that means 4,500 people have paid me in the last 2.5 years to produce a video for them. And as I mentioned this last week, it could be just them watching the video and jerking off to it. It could be just them sending the video to your friend who's like so embarrassed by it and it goes. Or it could be them sending it to their group chat that's small or big. It can even be them posting it on a reel that could blow up. And all of these things have happened, okay? All of these things have happened in a varied way with the 4,500 Cameo videos that I've done, okay? Which means there are 4,500 people who engaged me, paid me, people I don't know, people I've never met, to produce content for them, which is great. I would much rather be selling 4,500 suits in the last 2.5 years. That has not happened. That used to happen, potentially pre-pandemic. But, I mean, I think when you say bro fell off, I don't think so. I want to know from the people who say bro fell off, how many people paid you for you to make a video? Number one. How many of you have over 200 videos that have over 100 million views, over 1 million views? That's number two. How many of you get stopped in the street daily, incessantly, always for a selfie? That's number three. Should I go on? Because I can go on, but all the ones that said bro fell off, they're not suddenly saying anything anymore. So you can say whatever you want. I'm not here to battle you. I'm not here to battle the haters. I'm not here to battle bad vibes. I'm not here to battle the comments, okay? I've said it over and over again. I'm here to make clothes for clients. And that's what I do. You know what I mean? I make one-of-ones for everybody. You don't even understand how busy, touchwood, I have been the last 3 weeks. It's been amazing. Mira, come here. Mira, you there? Anybody there? Trying to get you a different view on things. Okay, you don't understand how busy I've been the last 3 weeks. It's been sensational. And it is still not pre-pandemic. Mira, can I ask you one quick question? Could you come here? Don't be shy and answer fast, otherwise don't waste time. Quickly, about the chot.
Yes.
Face the cameras. How have the last 3 weeks been?
It's busy and it's very good business and we enjoy a lot and we are so happy.
And in these last 3 weeks,
Yes.
2 or 3 times, we finally, after 6 years,
Yes.
have to send the customer
Yes,
upstairs,
yes.
right?
Yeah.
To the lounge,
Yes.
right?
Yeah.
Thank you so much, Rina. So yeah, bro fell off. Bro fell off. When I'm driving my fucking supercar, you can say that to me, that bro fell off. But those of you who love me, those of you who care about me, you know what I mean? I need to earn. I have a family to feed. I have a legacy to adhere to. I have a heritage to protect and build on. So keep your fingers crossed for me. What I guarantee you in return is that no matter what, okay, I will work hard. Okay, and for those of you who know me, know that I show up every day and I'm working all day. Okay, and for those of you who don't know me, just go to my completely transparent social media world and see how hard I work. Do I think I have a big ego? Why don't you tell me whether you think I have a big ego? Because the questions that I'm getting are not really decent questions and stuff. They're not very educated questions and so forth. But I'm happy to dialogue with you guys because that's what I'm here. That's what I'm here. I don't worry about trolls. I just think that it's so funny. See, the thing is that you have to understand my greatest belief, right? I have learned so much from trolls and haters on how to bring up my children, okay? And how to make them great human beings and stuff, and how not to sink to these depths, okay, of the disgusting people online, and they're disgusting. And they're cowards and stuff. So I've learned so much. So when you actually not necessarily study and not even immerse, but at least subject yourself to the hate that's out there, the trolls that are out there, the disgusting stuff that's said, right? Then you basically learn a lot. Same way I say, the one thing that I learned the most from my father is how to be the best father to my kids, because he's awful, and he really is, okay? But one thing I've learned from the disgusting thing that people say in the comments and stuff, in the DMs, is how to bring up my children in a great way. You know what I mean? In a great way. So well mannered, so well dressed, so educated, and have no hate inside of them at all. So don't ever think to me to think that, oh, I'm worried. Very quickly, my bro, how are you?
How are you, bro? I'm good, bro. How are you?
For those of you watching on Instagram, sorry, TikTok and YouTube, you've just got to hear this. I've just brought on for 1 second the man himself, Karis Khan. Met him randomly in 2019 or 20. I think it was 2020 in the start of COVID on a train. I was far out. I wasn't in my usual district. I come from a meeting with a Chinese app, and I had a mask on. And this kid, he was very young back then, under 18, said, "Hey, you're the TikTok Taylor, correct?"
Yeah, bro.
And the
Literally
TikTok
said it
Taylor
on
was
NPR. I was like, oh, sure, are you the TikTok killer? You looked at me like, huh? I've never
and
heard that before.
the synonym, there's excuse me, what's it, the moniker TikTok Taylor was born from that, and it stuck there. And then Harris eventually became my client a couple of times. He made his graduation suit from me. He brought a bunch of friends to me. He's wearing his latest suit from me right now. And Harris, you know what I'm waiting on. I'm waiting on that thing for you from you.
Oh, yeah,
I
trust me.
want that. I want that. You need to make it happen.
I will make it happen. Don't worry. On top of that, even when TikTok got banned in Hong Kong, I was like, all right, time to set him up with a VPN. Make sure this man, even if
Exactly.
VPN bans him, this man does not get banned on VPN.
Before I let you go, right? You know, you've heard that this is my weekly podcast, the Watchman's Hour, right?
Yeah, 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 every
And
Sunday.
you've seen how it's blown up crazy, right? So
It
fast.
has, it has. That's why I was like, oh, let me look at what's Roshan doing in
I
the
want you
Watchman's
to
Hour.
just answer one question, okay? I have 85,000 questions right now saying bro fell off. Has bro fallen off?
Listen, if they say bro fell off, then why are UK top universities inviting bro to give lectures?
Bro, I went to King's College London, correct?
Why are top universities telling bro to give lectures? If bro fell off,
Come
why does
see me
bro
in
still
Chimside
have
Choice
British
soon.
fans?
But I'm banking on you to make that happen for me, okay, brother? You've got
Yeah,
to
don't worry,
close the
bro.
app. You've got
Yeah,
to close the app and come back
I
on.
got it.
Thank you,
Take
bro.
care.
I very rarely bring anybody on, but I brought him on because he's a great kid, very young man, really big fan of mine, really ready to hard. You know, he enjoys his life. He's not so locked in like me, work, 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 work. But he's a great kid. He's a great kid. Mm. So I can answer the bro fell off question many, many times. People can answer it for you. I'm not here to convince people that I haven't fallen off. I'm just here to tell you, whether you believe me or not, that it's just getting better and better. I'm making more and more and more suits every day for men and women from every single country. And that's what you should be looking at. And I'm doing all this because I want you all, even the haters, even the trolls, I want you all. It's not about me. I want to sell you a suit. I really do. I want to sell you a suit. I want you to all buy suits from me. Okay? Regardless of where you are. I want you to buy a suit from me. And I mean that. Um, from the bottom of my heart. You see, I create garments, right, that are emotionally connected with everything. Okay, my garments are emotionally connected with my clients. Okay, the garments I create for them. Okay, everything I do are one of ones. My clients come to me for elite craftsmanship. All right, they come to me for authenticity. All right. My suits are investment pieces. I mean that. I'm not talking shit to you guys. All right. My suits are investment pieces. And I'm not here to sell. I'm here to invite you to buy into what I can do for you. All right. They are also wardrobe staples. Okay. My suits are wardrobe staples that save money in the long run. Can you imagine the cost per wear breakdown? Okay. The more you wear my suits, how cheap they turn out to be. My customers will tell you that. They will all tell you that. My products solve my clients' needs. Okay. And that is why I will continue to be successful no matter what. All right. One fantastic thing, two fantastic things happened to me this week. Okay. 1 second. Two fantastic things happened to me this week. One I can tell you all about, and one I'll just give you a hint. Okay. So, first of all, the I had the Senate Majority Leader of the Philippines. Okay, he's a former Senate president. He served under both former presidents. I mean, meaning he served. He's serving under President Marcos currently, and he served previously under President Duterte. Okay, Duterte. I can't pronounce his name. Okay, these are big names. I mean, if you don't know these names, then you're too ethnocentric. Okay, I mean, these are presidents and stuff, and these have been presidents that have been in the news for good and bad reasons for a long time. And I'm talking about your news because I only watch your news. I'm only watching CNN, BBC, and Sky and Al Jazeera sometimes. So I made this guy, and you can see it on my Facebook, and you can see it on one of my Instas. I made this guy the most sickest tail suit, okay, in the most conservative way. Okay, it had to be conservative. He flew into town, got his tail suit made from me in 24 hours, and went to Japan to receive an award from the Emperor of Japan. All right. This is the award that he was receiving from the Emperor of Japan, dressed in the tail suit that I made him. All right. Is the highest honor any foreigner, the highest honor any foreigner in the world can receive from the Japanese emperor or the Japanese government. Okay, there is no higher honor for any other non-Japanese resident, non-Japanese citizen. And the fact that he chose me, and the fact that who he is, and the fact that he chose me, and the fact that I nailed this project inside 24 hours from him, and the fact that he looks absolutely fucking amazing is huge. Is huge for me. YouTube, can you see me just fine? Okay. So working with people like this, no matter what you guys say, no matter what the woke white West says about slapping ass and pinching ass and whatever this stupid shit, the amount of credence that gives me is absolutely huge. I'll repeat it. I had the Senate Majority Leader of the Philippines, who is the former Senate President, serving currently under President Marcos and formerly under President Duterte. I made him a killer tail suit, white tie. This is white tie. You go to the get the Nobel Peace Prize. You will wear white tie like President Obama did. And he went on to Japan to meet the emperor. to receive the highest honor any foreigner can ever get from the emperor. And what kind of credence does that give me? So I put the video on my Facebook because in the Philippines, you've got 110 million people, 90 million confirmed Facebook users. Okay? 90 million Facebook users. So put the video on Facebook. He tagged him. He shared it. I mean, it is, this kind of stuff is huge. So where's the bro fell off? I don't get it. Where's the bro fell off? I mean, I'm doing great stuff. Now, at the back end of this weekend, I can't give you much details because you never know if stuff gets published or not. I have shot some footage for the Hong Kong government. Okay. Now, I never bank on footage to come out. I have my own version of the footage, which I can put out anytime. Because there's many times that I've been asked to do something. Well, it could be a commercial, it could be some sort of spokesmanship, whatever. But then when it comes to editing, someone lower down the food chain, in the food chain, higher up the food chain, might say, "Oh, we can't associate themselves with this guy." Give me 1 second. Okay. Sorry about that. Everyone gets some props, right? But sometimes stuff doesn't get published because someone in the food chain, lower down the food chain, when it comes to editing, when it comes to publishing, someone up the food chain said, "Oh, maybe we can't associate with this guy. He's a fucking pedophile." Just like the school that my kids go to think I'm a pedophile, right? So the content doesn't get published, but that's okay, and I'll tell you why. They're the ones who will lose. Okay, ultimately. No matter what, I'm going to win. I'll give you real life examples. We look at Prince Andrew, right? And he has been stripped of all his titles, correct? Because of something he allegedly did with a pedophile. You all know that I'm not a pedophile. And the whole world is watching me. And that's true. So let's forget about my awards. But since I've been doing the crazy young Chinese boy stuff, right? Queen Elizabeth of the United Kingdom, Queen Elizabeth of the United Kingdom. Can you see? Awarded my father an MBE. Can everybody see this? Okay, it's an MBE given to him by Prince William. I don't think that they would be giving someone whose son is broadcasting pedophile videos every day. Okay, and you should screen record this, right? The school that my children go to think I'm a pedophile. Yet the Queen of England, okay, and these people are all English people. This is an English school, still went ahead recently and gave my father an MBE. I shot multiple videos with the Prime Minister of Fiji during the height of all my young Chinese boy videos, okay? And he loved it, and he reposted it, and they went viral in Fiji. And still, even though the Prime Minister of Fiji has featured in my videos, right? Even though the Prime Minister of Fiji has featured in my videos, and he knows about all the young Chinese boy videos, and he did a great video with me in my shop, he still went on to give my father this award, the Order of Fiji Member. And you've seen this all. Everything is on all my social media. I broadcasted this all, the whole ceremony, live. Okay? So you can see, bro fell off, bro this, bro that, bro. You sound like a car that can't start, honestly. Because this bro here is killing it. This bro here is going to continue to kill it. And this bro here is just going to work. He's going to work like a motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? And that's pretty much it. I'm not anti-poor. I'm anti people who don't want to work, regardless of what situation they're in. Okay? I'm not anti-welfare. All right? I'm anti people who can work and eat, but don't do so and result to welfare. Okay? You screen record that because there's nothing wrong with it. I don't think there's anything wrong with what I'm saying. If you really have zero limbs and you can't speak, and so you can't teach English and stuff, yes, come, I'll pay for you myself. I'll adopt you. Okay, I'm not being a dick. And I said, but I don't like people who juice the system. All right? I'm just not into that. It's nothing to do with the poor and the rich. I'm not rich. I'm not a billionaire. I don't have a private jet. I can't fly first class. I can't afford business class tickets for me and my family. You know how expensive that is? What did my son say at school say or do? You don't know the video that I had to take down? That I was asked to take down by the school? A whole bunch of school things. I'm fucking pedophile bastards. Let me tell you something about Hong Kong, right? There's so much anti-Hong Kong shit. All right? The average daily turnover of our stock market is currently 32 billion US dollars daily. The average daily turnover of our stock market is currently US dollars 32 billion, which is nearly more than nearly double than last year. Okay? Nearly double. Tarzan, can we have a quick question? Would you like to join us? Very quick. Can you come answer one question, please? Come. Just stand here. Everyone can see Tarzan? Tarzan, you know what bro fell off means? Bro fell off. Put your head down so they can see you. They can't see you. Sit on my lap. Are they? Why are you acting like that? All good. Thank you. Jesus. Thank you. This is the kind of stuff that I have to face all the time. I mean, that's why I'm the face of the firm. Nobody will want to show their face here. It doesn't make any sense. The average daily turnover of our stock market is currently US $32 billion, which is nearly double that of last year. Hong Kong is the leading IPO market on the planet currently, far ahead of New York and London, the world's top destinations for initial public offerings, right? Historically, but we now are number one. I think our tax rate caps out at 17% or so. So why wouldn't people want to move to Hong Kong? Okay, when you have an absolute and proper rule of law here, whatever your governments, people in the West, whatever your governments are telling you, okay, they're telling you nonsense, okay? And whatever anti-China rhetoric you want to bark, only the fools around you will laugh with you, okay? Only the fools around you will laugh with you, okay? Come to Hong Kong. Our schools are brilliant. Our city is gorgeous. We are crime-free. And our tax rate tops out at 17%. So even if you're Elon Musk, you can only pay 17% here. The all-time expatriates here, okay? And the lower income anti-China locals. Which government told me to delete a video? What nonsense are you talking? See this guy, he won't tell me which video. You know what I mean? This is what I mean. They just bark. This guy, Look Alive 9. Just bark. All right? The old-time expatriates here and the lower income anti-China locals here say that Hong Kong is turning into another Chinese city with the influx of mainlanders settling here. It's nonsense. They're just lazy. Which government told me to delete a video? Which video? You're barking like the beggar you are for attention, talking nonsense. They say that China, due to the influx of mainlanders, is turning into just another Chinese city. That's just cosmetic. Mainlanders moving here are not moving here to turn Hong Kong into another Chinese city. Okay? Utter nonsense. It's quite the opposite. All right? It's quite the opposite. They're moving here because it's different. So why would they change it? The bottom line is this. It's quite the opposite. And the naysayers in Hong Kong, which are the long-time expatriates and the poor, the lower-income, low-income Chinese who are anti-China, okay, they need to embrace natural evolution that is everywhere, okay? And they need to ride, honestly, they need to ride the sensational wave that we are on because Hong Kong is back to killing it. And the way you can get onto this wave here in Hong Kong, and this applies to you everywhere, New York City, Dallas, London, whatever, wherever you are, and you think you're being hard done, I guarantee you that if you work hard and contribute, it will take you somewhere. It will take you somewhere far and fast. I promise you that. If you want, and on the flip side, if you're not interested in evolution, you're not interested in moving forward, and if you're interested in wealth and you're not interested in a better way of life, no problem at all. If you are some fucking scumbag that just wants to destroy or oppose, you can't. You're not going to overthrow your government. You're not going to overthrow giant companies, and you're not going to overthrow the wealthy. So my advice to you is to join the system, work within the system, and then potentially change this system from there. Should I answer some questions? Will that make you happy? Okay, go for it. Come, let me answer your questions. If your questions are decent, great, we'll go. So, Audemon, are you still there? You're in the third year of university and deciding your career in the future. You're 20 years old and you feel overwhelmed by the future and the possibilities. Any tips for me? Yes. Number one, you have counselors at your university. Go and speak to your counselor first. I'm not qualified. You say Hong Kong won't be autonomous after 2047. That is a very bold statement. And 2047 is also 22 years later. Okay? There's a long way to go. You're making a presumption on something that is potentially, but more than likely not going to happen. Okay? And you're talking about 22 years in the future. You're saying not everyone can be as Wesk as me. I don't know what is Wesk. How amazing I am, I just work hard. That's it. Um, the key to doing business abroad in a foreign country that you've never been to is to contact the Chamber of Commerce in that country. Okay, so you have two Chamber of Commerce. You could potentially have that country's Chamber of Commerce in your country. So say I want to do business. Tell me a country. Someone just say a country. Yes, someone give me a country. Nobody wants to give me a country. Everyone's that slow. Doesn't matter. I'm weak. Not everyone can be as weak as me. How am I weak? What is that? All this stuff. Okay, say you want to do business with Germany. So first, I'm here in Hong Kong. I will go to the German consulate, and I will write to the German consulate, and I will say, I want to do business in Germany. Can you help me? And if there's a German Chamber of Commerce here, I will write to them as well. Then I will write to the Hong Kong Chamber of Commerce or the Chinese Chamber of Commerce in Germany, and I will write to the Chinese embassy in Germany and say, I want to do business with Germany. That is your first step. It is very, very, very simple. Okay. You garner all the advice they can possibly give you, digest that, then ask questions from there. I guarantee you, okay, that whoever you approach will be very helpful and very open. You gave up before you pick up a fight. I can't understand the English, guys. I only speak normal English. You are to the system what you do to your customers. I have no idea what you're saying, bro. I don't know you. I don't know where the hate comes from. I cannot even understand the hate. I used to play a lot of squash under 18s. I played for my club KC. I played for my school KG5, but I haven't played squash since I was 18. And that was it. If you're coming to China, TJ, you've got to come and visit me. See, I've stopped early to answer your questions and stuff. And then when I stop early to answer your questions, the questions just don't come. Last Sunday, Serena left for a week-long trip to the Philippines. And then Monday, Saria left for a 5-day trip, to Taipei. So Saria left early Monday morning and she got back Friday night. Serena left early Sunday morning, and the massive typhoon there has stranded her just before she can leave. So my baby daughter, is crying away, okay? And because she's stranded in the Philippines. And she's stranded off Manila on some island. And they can't get to the island because the seas are really rough and stuff. And I told her, look, two things. I said, look, you have plenty of money, okay? This is why when you have children, you need to enrich them. You have plenty of money in your pocket, I've given you. You have access to cash that I've arranged for you. You have my platinum card, your own platinum card, okay? If you're not happy with the school's thing that they provide you, find the most expensive hotel that is in this thing. Your school trip is over, so no more living like shit. No matter how much you pay the school, they give you shit. I swear to God, my kids go away in all these camps and whatever. You pay through the nose, but they offer you gutter shit, low class, low of low shit. Okay, I pay huge school fees, but this is the most low-cost school on the planet I've ever seen. I mean, I, I think low class was invented by this school. Honestly, that's another topic. I said, leave the resort you're in. Okay, your school trip is over. You can't cross the island to the mainland for a couple of days because of the storm. Go find a Ritz Carlton or something, the best hotel, whatever. And then they said when they finally get to Manila, because there's 75 kids and they've got to stay in Manila for a couple of days till they can find a flight that can range 75 kids back. I told her, look, if you make it to Manila and stuff, go to the Ritz. I said, I have so many people in Manila. They'll come rest you, pick you up from the airport. Stay away from the fucking school, right? This is what happens when you go cheap, guys. You know what I mean? This is what happens. We send our kids on the school trip. They try to make it affordable for everybody. You know what I'm saying? If you're going to do something, do it right. If you're going to buy a suit, buy it from me. You know what I mean? If you go cheap, it's going to be cheap. Now my daughter's stuck in a storm. If they'd chosen a beautiful resort, better, instead of someplace far out, some shithole, we wouldn't have these problems. Go to the Ritz. Go to the Ritz Carlton, wherever you are. You don't have these problems. Okay? You go cheap. Tarzan, tum free hai? मेरे को एक चाय बना प्लीज तेरा वो पावर चाय है हाँ 2 पैक नहीं नो मेरे को मिल्क चाय आपको मिल्क है हाँ तेरा पावर चाय प्लीज हाँ बहुत गर्म so I gave you an opportunity for questions everything ran dry so I missed my daughters I missed Saria so much and I was really hoping Serena would be back last night but now I've got this dilemma right but there's nothing I can do I can't charter a jet to go there because of the storm she's just going to have to hunker down She's just going to have to hunker down, ride out the storm. Hopefully, the school's choice of cheap is going to ensure that it. Hopefully, the school's choice of cheap doesn't mean that she's a resort, but the whole fucking ceiling blows off. Okay, but I'll tell you something about this school, right? Whatever they do is of the lowest class, cheap as stuff, cheap as anything, and I don't understand why. And I'll tell you something great. Um, Through their first 6 years of the junior school, I never ever said anything bad about the junior school. I told them all, including their mother, that the senior school is a piece of shit. Okay? They didn't realize because they were still young on how rubbish the senior school is. And, my wife rose to the head of the PTA for 4 years in the junior school, having served multiple years in the committee. Now she's in the committee of the senior school. And I think this is her 5th or 6th year on it. And all 3 kids finally, with me just saying that the school's a piece of shit. I know, but I don't want to influence you because you guys are having a good time. They finally, all of them, my 3 children, and my wife, who are so dedicated to school, all of them, in so much ways, right? That's their life. They resoundingly realize that the school is a fucking piece of shit. Okay? It's a low class school with a low class mentality. I'm telling you, the toilets in the school, all the toilets in the school are the same toilets as when I was there. Can you understand? And you know how much I fucking pay? Yeah, 15 something one child, 16 something another 17 something one child. Call it 18K a month for each child. That comes out of my account every month. The school is a low class mentality school. And they've all realized that. So right now, I would love to come to Singapore. But what I do is this, I don't go to places anymore. I take invitations. Okay. So if you want me to come to Singapore, I've said this many times, I can come for 2-3 days, whatever you want. I need 2 business class tickets and a Ritz-Carlton suite or something along those lines, right? If that's just me and my wife then. But if you want kids to come, you need 5 tickets, and kids can fly economy, and kids can share one nice room. Okay. But I need 2 business class tickets and a suite. And then I'll do whatever you want. You want to give speeches, you want me to appearances, all that stuff I'll do. But that's the way I travel right now, and so forth. So I'm really missing my daughters, and it's a shame. Now, I'll tell you one more thing, which I didn't tell you, which we got onto the topic, and I said that you never know if something can come to fruition, right? But I've just done some work for my government, and if it gets produced, I will be very happy. It will continue to give me further credence. All right. And that is huge. And if they don't publish it, it's okay. At least they chose me. Maybe I didn't make it off the cutting room floor. I don't know why people speak that way. Like guys like Tom, why do people speak so badly? You know what I mean? It's always a conundrum. You know what I mean? Like because I cannot understand why people speak so badly, why they lead with hate, right? I mean, I wasn't even educated by my parents to say be nice to. I mean, probably just say be nice to people, but there was no hate back then. The shop is fully vetted all the time. Any time a president comes. Okay, so the Secret Service will vet the shop multiple times in advance. If we have the Hong Kong leader coming, they will vet the shop multiple times in advance. They will close off different parts of the street. There will be a cordon within the shop and outside the store. Tons of security. I had yesterday in the store, I'll publish a photo soon, our former leader, Donald Chung. So he was the leader of Hong Kong from 2005 to 2012, and he's a regular client of ours, and I've published videos and photos with him in the past and stuff. And he was in my store yesterday, so I took a photo with him. I'll publish that soon. But he's probably our best leader ever in terms of historical leaders. And currently, I think we have I know we have such a great leader in John Lee. I think he is just brilliant. Okay. And I really hope that I get to spend more time with him, but it's just not helping with me. It's just not helping me. It's just not working out for me because the guy is so fucking busy, working so fucking hard for Hong Kong, and everything, all the foundations that he's laying are coming to fruition. Look, Hong Kong is an amazing place. My business is doing great. I've proven year after year after year that I make iconic product. The product that I make is just so brilliant. Look at the suits behind me. Look at the suits that I wear. Look at the life that I live. Look at how huge my team is. Look at how much my clients love me. Look at what my clients want to do. Okay, in terms of making fools out of themselves to help me get more viewership. I mean, it is really the impression I make on people quite remarkable. My favorite restaurant in Hong Kong is a tough one. I'm going to say Gaylord Indian Restaurant, and very close to that is Galbi Town Korean Restaurant. Okay, Rulis, I know you are madly in love with me. I know you want to have sex with me. I understand that, but I've said this over and over again to all homosexuals continuously in DMs, live streams, comments, and stuff. I'm not gay. I don't want to try one time to be gay. Okay, I'm not interested. I only am interested in women. I appreciate how many homosexuals of the last 6 years have hit on me. You know what I mean? I'm so flattered. You know what I mean? I'm not disgusted or put off or anything. I appreciate so much how many homosexuals over the last 6 years have approached me through social media asking me to at least try once, and try with them. Okay. But no, I'm not interested in engaging in any homosexual activities. It just doesn't appeal to me whatsoever. I am a heterosexual. I have nothing against homosexuals. I work with homosexuals all around the world, both here in Hong Kong and abroad. I have so many homosexuals that trust me dearly with their clothing, and we do everything just through WhatsApp. I make great garments because we're on the same wavelength, but I'm only interested in gorgeous over 18-year-old women. Okay. I'm interested in sophistication, super gorgeousness, education, you know, head to toe, done up sort of woman. That's just me. You understand what I'm saying? I have I know gays keep saying, just try, Roshan, just try. No one will know, no one will know. Please just try with us. No, no, try one time something homosexual with us. Nobody will know. And I say, no, I'm not interested. I promise you, I don't want to dabble. Don't want to dabble in narcotics. I don't want to dabble in alcohol. I don't want to dabble in anything. I have created a great ecosystem for myself. Okay. And I'm extremely happy with the ecosystem that I have. It's my work, it's my clients, and it's my family, and it's me. And that's pretty much it. But not at one time in my life have I thought of being with a man or being attracted to a man or even having, like, say, group sex, me, one woman, another man. No, it doesn't work for me, you know what I mean? And stuff. No, I haven't had an alcoholic drink since June 2011, so it puts me on more than 14 years, which is amazing. I don't even know what that means. Someone made use of your cameos to scam people. We live in an era of such sophisticated AI, right? Which you can make any sort of video and stuff. You just got to be careful. Yes, I've got the FBI thing. Mira, मेरे को मदद करो, please. Keep asking me about the FBI thing. Here. Read it and weep. Screen recorded once and for all. Look, the video presentation is on my Insta, okay? Thank you for everything, Sams Taylor. This was from the leader of the FBI in Hong Kong before he moved on. Department of Justice, Federal Bureau of Investigation, Legal Attaché, Hong Kong. Instagram, go ahead, take a screenshot quickly, all of you on Insta. TikTok, quickly take a screenshot, all of you on TikTok. YouTube, take a screenshot quickly, all of you on YouTube. I'm sure you can use the powerful tools that are available on the internet to dig up the video, which is on my Insta. It was on my original YouTube, it got banned. It's on every platform, including LinkedIn, of the FBI presentation to me. I also have the coin somewhere, the cufflink somewhere. I have points from every president there is. Can somebody help me, please? If you guys are not busy, I'm trying to do some great things. Who's free? I know you're making this great thing for me. Mira, what are you doing? Bring me the coins, the president coins. I want president coins. I want to show. They're asking for it. Eh? I have coins from every fucking president that I've worked with. What's the reason I got the FBI medal? Because I served the FBI in Hong Kong for so many years, right? So they awarded me for the great work and the great pricing and the great preference that I gave them, right? You know what I mean? Like, I don't know why the Americans out there are just miffed and don't believe that I received this award from the FBI. I did it, and that's great. You know what I mean? Dan, I don't look forward. I don't think of anything in the next 5 years. It's just nothing to do with me the next 5 years. I need to figure out what I'm going to do in the 5 minutes after I finish the stream. I need to figure out what I'm going to talk to you about in the 5 minutes during the stream. Because what I find very irritating, which I've said over and over again, is that when I'm talking away, when I'm doing my monologue, ding, 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 1,000 questions. When I take a break, whether it's the end or in between to answer the questions, then there's no questions. I'm not in the FBI. Oh my God, I'm a bespoke tailor. I do bespoke tailoring. This is what I mean. Where's the education? Where's the are you guys? How uneducated are some of you? It is you've got to look at yourselves. You can't have ego. You've got to understand. Yeah. Where's my dad? Haram Sadi. Thank you. You've got to look at yourself and understand how uneducated you are. You know what I mean? How stupid you are. You know what I mean? This is what I mean. No, I'm not in the FBI. You've got to understand how uneducated, how stupid you are. And most of you are so uneducated and so stupid, are white and from the United States, and sometimes black from the United States. Thank you so much. Okay? Because there's no stupidity globally than there is in the US. So I can go now, or I can answer more questions. I mean, I try to be more with you guys. You can buy hellos, happy birthdays, wishes, roasts, comedy, any sort of message on my Cameo. It's only $10 US. I'm one of the leading creators on Cameo. There's a measurement chart on my website. You fill out the measurement chart on my website, and then I can make you something amazing. I'm not ignoring any questions. Any questions that come up, I will answer. Arnav, if you have Instagram, it's more than enough. I went to watch Liverpool play Crystal Palace at Wembley. I'm done for the year. You can buy suits from me through the video process, no problem at all. Start by sending me your measurements through the measuring chart. Then I can make you something amazing. I want to leave you with one thing. Oh, Jesus, it's not even FBI jurisdiction. No, Green Boy. This is what I mean of what dirty, bastard, low-class person you are. I made this through AI, through a digital printer, okay? You are a dirty, low-class, bastard person, okay? Dirty, low-class, bastard person. Only people will say that. You're so stupid, uneducated. This is what I mean. You say don't get affected by the trolls and the haters, right? I'm learning so much from the dirty, bastard, low-life, uneducated people online on how to bring up my kids to be amazing kids and to deal with it. This guy's a dick. Bro, I cannot help you with your confidence. All I know is that anybody who sends me their measurements, I kill the project. There's 3 people here right now. One has nearly 30 outfits from me from Canada. One has nearly 20 outfits from me in the United States. And one has 2 outfits from me in London. And we've done it all virtually. And everything has been perfect. And we talk about this all the time. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to ban this guy, the beggar. I'm just going to block him. Anybody who asks for a free suit will get blocked. I don't even want that type of person around me. I need a few weeks. If you're not here, I need a few weeks at least to get a suit to you. Suit is 1,000 sterling. 1,000 sterling. You know, I'll tell you one thing, right? There's always one rule for China and another rule for the West. I'll say it again. There's always one rule for China and another rule for the West. All right? You read whatever you want into that. They're douchebags, right? I mean, they're beggars. I've never been to Newcastle. Not Newcastle, England, and not Newcastle, Australia. Alan Shearer comes down to see me when I'm in London. If you don't have a suit, make sure you buy your first suit from me. You want to talk to a robot or you want to talk to me? You want to talk to a computer screen or you want to talk to me? I don't think AI can take over my industry. You can't go to Google and figure out what sterling is in US dollars. I'm not an Arsenal fan. I will hook you up at the Ritz-Carlton or the Peninsula. Okay? So when you're ready to come, just email me and I will connect you with the Ritz-Carlton and Peninsula, and then you can decide from there where you want to stay. See, I left today very light for the questions because I always get complained that I'm not answering questions, but then today you're not answering questions. I'm going to go back to next week, just do a 1 hour, 10-minute monologue and not bother with the questions because they're silly. I'm open Christmas Eve. Always better to do the first fitting in person. No need to wait to get a suit from me. Better to buy a suit from me right now. I lived in the United Kingdom for 1 year. Alan Shearer is one of my great clients. I've just answered. It's 1,000 sterling for a suit. No, I'm the world's first and most successful video tailor. I don't do trunk shows. You can buy any sort of message from me, including birthday messages, on my Cameo. I'm nowhere near ready for a hair transplant. I have still plenty of hair. There's no need to transplant it. I cannot watch the Liverpool Man City game. I have to sleep. If you can be here for 4 working days, that's great, but I just need to see you once and then I can ship home to you. It's nothing to worry about. Most of my clients I just see once and I ship home to them. Hello, Malaysia. I'm not a homosexual, so I don't have any advice for homosexuals. I have many, many Tom Segura videos. I appreciate your love for them. My dad is just a dick. There's no point even talking about him. I'm based in Hong Kong, which is a city in China. I went to NYU, correct? My grandfather came to Hong Kong supposedly in 1952, or there or thereabouts. My father came to Hong Kong in 1957, or there or thereabouts, which means I'm first generation. I mean, I grew up. I was born here, bro. I didn't come to Hong Kong. I'm Indian. Well, if you knew my dad, you realize that he's a dick. Seriously, those who know my father will tell you he's a dick. I have over 400 unreleased young Chinese boy genre videos that I am going to explode on the world. Okay? So I'm going to wait till I get banned from everywhere. The only place that won't ban me is Elon Musk. Okay? And then I'm going to unleash over 400 young Chinese boy genre videos on X. And it's going to be insane. I'm back in Hong Kong right now. I've got 2 younger sisters. This is a generational business. I'm in Hong Kong. Liverpool will beat City. Ekatike will score. People beg me to do things to them. They beg for more than I'm willing to do. I don't know. Ask the woke white West about why they keep banning me. Some of the questions are so silly. Oh my goodness, guys. It would be funnier if the audience could hear the questions. Yeah, you know what I mean? It would be funny if the audience could hear the questions. I mean, the Hong Kong population is 7.5 million. I can't tell you how do I find the people in general, but in generally Hong Kong, Asians are placid. There's no yo aggressiveness bullshit here. There's no road rage here. There's no guns here, right? So that's my answer to that. Another beggar, a shameless Indian beggar, asking for a suit. It's disgusting. I don't think we have time for the backstory on my father. I actually mapped out the show just with a few notes, and then I thought I'd dedicate it to you because the amount of everybody shat on me last show because I was like, I'm not answering questions from the audience, and then I've got to go at the end of it and stuff. My mom, I believe, is in Paris right now. She doesn't like me much anymore. What is ASMR? You remember everything about my father? Tell me something about it. I am 100% Hindu. This is why I don't bother with the questions. They're so stupid. Listen, on this note, I'm going to say thank you to all of you. I'm very, very grateful to you. I will be back next week. Watch the videos that I posted today. Watch the videos I posted today. Check me out on Cameo. My Diwali was amazing. I posted all about it. I don't know what your comments are about. This is the watch that I'm wearing. Pretty sick, huh? You see the diamonds? So let me say bye to Insta first, because I mean, you've got 21 people watching right now, but none of them are really asking a decent question. Even 10 people asked a question, right? And the decent people on, a guy like Noah Stockwell looks decent. A guy like Aaron looks decent. A guy like Nikki Piper looks decent. Chef David Santos looks decent. Decent. AC looks decent. Braden looks decent. Jenny White looks decent. Patel looks decent. Kwaika Harry looks decent. You know what I mean? But they don't ask questions, so it doesn't even make any sense. My glasses are Rigards. They're by the New Black Optical here in Hong Kong. And then here on TikTok, you never know who's there and how they are. I mean, I make great suits. So the leaders of the world, the stars of the world. Look, I've worked with fucking Harry Kane. I've worked with President Bush, President Clinton, President Bush Senior. I've worked with Boris Johnson. I've worked with Imagine Dragons. I've worked with Terry Bradshaw. I've worked with Alan Shearer. I've worked with everyone. So asking me why they come to me is silly. The better thing to do is just to come to me. You know what I mean? I mean, bro, that simple, stable 1792. Just buy a suit from me, right? Once you pay the 1,000 sterling, I will consult for you, right? There's no need to have this thing uh, of whatever. You know what I mean? We are Cindy, all of us. The London trip was amazing. You can watch it all on my Insta. And there's more stuff to come out. Come to Hong Kong ASAP. Purchase a suit from me. I'm always doing great. I'm going to be a tailor always. I'm not thinking about anything else. Well, I hope your brother comes here. Let's see if he actually comes. Tell him to come and buy a suit, not to come and say hi. Listen, I'm Sigourney. Send me 1,000 sterling and I can start consulting for you. Okay. Gonna say bye to you, Insta. Talk to you real soon. Next week, I promise you, it will be complete monologue. And I will not answer any questions because today didn't work out. I gave in to the public and gave you plenty of time to answer questions, but it didn't work out. So, sayonara.